I forgot that was an option at first.
Yep, I'm going live. And hopefully YouTube lets it work. Yep, there I go. Hello, everybody. We're back on. Did we settle? Were we actually going to name this Bob? But spell it Boughb?
Probably. I remember us discussing it as an offhanded joke, and then somehow I think it ended up sticking.
Okay. So we're on the water planet Bob, and we've got our base of sorts set up here. It's mostly just a floating dock set up. It's hung into the land on this side, and it's hinged here, and we have hydrogen tanks here and here, which are keeping this back section here floating and out, which I think is kind of cool. And this, other than the concept for explaining out the concept for getting this floating section, I did nothing. This was all Daniel putting it together. And
Yeah, no, you asked me, is it possible to do that? And I'm like, well, let me think a few minutes. And then 3.5 hours later.
yep. And I think you did a excellent job. We've got little areas. Oh, yeah, he even got my boat up on shore after I crashed out.
Yeah, I rescued it and brought it up and actually built a dock to just kind of stick it on top of.
Yep. So, my boat's here. So, I think what my plan is going to be for this episode, my order of operation, I am going to go around and deconstruct all the energy-based weapons on the Valkyrie and get rid of things like the thrusters that are on it, on the outside of it, and patch up the hull from where that
ion.
Yeah, where all that is going.
Yeah.
And then open it up and start running extra hydrogen tanks to keep it afloat for what my next plan with it is. I think that's going to be my thing. You were talking about making an airplane.
Yeah, I was talking about potentially making an airplane, but I want to build us a tiny little hovel. Like a spawn bay for this base, kind of slightly inside the mountain. So
I don't.
should shit go wrong.
I don't know. Yeah, but if we dig it into the mountain there,
Yeah.
I feel like that should be the only time that we dig in and put a base inside the mountain. I think
That's
pretty much
fine with me.
everything else needs to be built outside of it, just for voxel stability type stuff.
Yeah, no, it's only going to be for like a couple beds and a med bay.
Yeah. Okay. I'm all for it.
Yeah, that was my only thought on that, and
Yeah.
I grabbed the dig and fill system to make sure it's only the voxels we need, not everything else.
Okay.
To make it a lot simpler.
All right.
That's if you're okay with it. I can go with the good old hand drill.
We need to be careful with the voxel digging thing, because it could very easily turn into a crutch. But I do think it would be interesting to we've got more of a base set up, potentially go out and build a deep sea drilling rig. That, like, the rig is on the ground.
Yep.
And it's powered out in the water, and we have to pump stuff up, and then have a ship that goes out, collects it, and brings it back. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be.
Energy low.
And if we did it right, we could push it out quite a ways away. So, and also if we did it right, it wouldn't be permanently attached to the ground. It would be it'd be on the four legs and kind of float out there.
Yeah.
And if we needed to connect it to the ground, we could swim down and put merge blocks on it. I think that'd be kind of nifty. So,
yeah, it's something we could work on. But I have a feeling that's a couple episodes of potential understanding away, so.
Oh, most definitely. These lasers didn't do me much good when I was being attacked. Unfortunately. Oh, Shazbot, get me out. No! No! Fuck.
You okay?
I almost made it out off the
did you forget to close your helmet?
Nope.
Or
No.
did you run out of hydrogen?
Ran out of hydrogen. And I almost made it onto the damn ship. Come on. There we... Damn you. You know you're having a weird day when Space Engineer's local host is behaving better than Scum server host.
Yeah, that is... Yeah.
Okay. Everything's fully charged again. Up. Back here again. Up. Let me see if I managed to recover any of the hydrogen bottles I had.
Should be able to.
I had like 6 of them on me when I died last time. Due to disconnect. Nope. Okay, no bottles on my ship. Okay, there's a mostly empty bottle, but you know, it's better than nothing. Ah, okay, I haven't taken a hit off that bottle yet.
I might have actually found stone.
It's right behind you.
Yep, that is stone.
Yeah. I mean, you've got stone right behind Jag. Hey Z. Fuzz is not in chat currently.
Hi, Z.
Thundra is here. Daniel is here. I am here. And I don't think there's anyone else at the moment. So, what are you up to, man? Okay. Hydrogen. Okay. Need that back. Okay, production. I need to make some steel plates. Okay. Hmm. I think, for the most part, our existence is a little less chaotic than what you're dealing with. I mean, I think all the guards that we have to deal with are fully clothed.
Well, yeah. One would hope, anyway.
Alright. Mm-hmm. I've heard that Warner was selling its assets. I just didn't know which assets, because they've been looking at selling the comics part of DC to Disney/Marvel, and I've heard that they're controlling interest in a couple of anime houses they're looking at selling to Sony. I didn't know that they had actually sold Crunchyroll. I thought that was still in the works. Well, I've stopped caring about Rooster Teeth. They kind of pissed in their post toasties, as it were.
What happened?
Oh, Rooster Teeth? I have a strong dislike for their business decisions.
Okay.
It's not, they're, and I figure if anybody has the right to be grumpy at them for bad business decisions, or what I see as bad business decisions, it's me, because I have a degree in business management. So a lot of what they did to me strikes as money now, in selling out instead of potential money later. And that kind of irks me. Okay, small steel tubes, large steel tubes, and construction components. Well, I I had hope for Rooster Teeth, despite everything. But when they fired the VA for Caboose, I knew the company was not the company that I had.
Like,
That it was no longer the company that I liked. So yeah. And I mean, if they succeed with what they're doing, good on them. I mean, it's just I dislike as a creator, and I dislike some of their business decisions as a content creator, and it just rubs me the wrong way as well. So, but if they can succeed, they can succeed, and good on them. Let's see. Yeah, and there's talk about Crunchyroll and Funimation may become partners. Well, Funimation had some control over Crunchyroll near the beginning. They were one of the people that invested to try and keep it or get it going. Um, so I don't know where that's gone, but alright. Let's see, what can I do here? Because I need to figure out how to fill this in. Hmm. Yeah, that didn't work. So okay, I need an interior plate for that. Okay. Yep, doesn't surprise me. The Europeans have a very dim view of some of the uh, ways U.S. companies, specifically U.S. video game companies, operate. So But unfortunately, that fine really means a whole lot of jack squat.
Energy low.
No, no, no. There we go. Alright, small steel tubes and construction components. Okay. Let's go ahead and make a bunch of that. I don't know if Daniel's okay. He may be drowning. That might explain why we're not hearing anything from him. Or he might have accidentally muted himself.
Might explain what.
I'm taking the Schultz approach here. I know nothing.
Energy critical.
Okay. I need to go sit down. A game called Last Hop. Nope, I don't think I have, Z. Last Hope. You know, YouTube stream monitoring just sucks. I need more steel tubes and small steel tubes. Okay. Production. Production. Alright, let's make some computers. More steel plates. I have a lot of stuff that I'm gonna have to rework along here. Frickin' A. Of course, you grind down the one block that I mispaint first. Did I hear how Demon Slayer outsold Frozen? In certain locations, I can see that happening. But I seriously doubt it's going to. I seriously doubt what you're saying is the full story, full story, as it were. Just because the House of Mouse would not. Frozen made them so much money that they would be jumping on a property like Demon Slayer if that was the case.
Demon Slayer or Goblin Slayer?
He's saying Demon Slayer.
I don't even remember Demon Slayer.
Demon Slayer was. It had some really good animation in it, and it was the one that the guy had a tattoo on half of his face. He carried a box with a demon girl in it that had like a muzzle made out of bamboo.
Oh, yeah. No, I know that one. That's right.
And I think there was a pig man that was in there. I kind of wanted to look at it, but I never really was able to. Okay. Fortunately, that means this is gonna have to go. Let's see what's behind that. Alright. Yeah. Okay. That turret is still gonna have to go, but it will be able to sit there for a little while. Okay. Right, that's gonna have to get pulled. Speaking of anime, I started a new one called Majo no Tabitabi. Tabitabi.
That sounds like a mouthful.
Yeah. No idea what that is. I recently got Thundra to take a look at the new anime that's coming out called Noblesse. You mind giving your opinion on that, Thundra?
Oh.
Or do you remember it? Because it was fairly late last night.
That was the chat. The things that she showed. It was a really good series. I don't want to put it down. I can't wait for more episodes to come out.
And so it has some really good behind-the-scenes humor type stuff.
Also, your order is working.
I'm sorry? Something is or isn't working?
Your thing is working.
Is working. Okay.
Oh, okay. 'Cause usually when you say something, it's usually something is not working, so...
Yeah, I was having difficulty parsing that.
I understand, because normally that's the only time I say something.
uh... Yeah, I think I'll just put a... I won't remove that. I'll just reline things up.
Behind no tabby tabby. In Japan, Demon Slayer got more than Frozen 2.
Okay. Now that I can understand, because Demon Slayer is much more in line with things that the Japanese... if you're going to argue that they both draw their roots from either mythology or story or regional stories, I mean, it makes more sense to me that Demon Slayer would be more popular in Japan. Once I figure out what I'm saying, or once my mouth figures out what my brain's telling it to say.
I do have to say, for some reason, Discord, you are really robotized, but your stream is crystal clear.
It's Discord. Discord has a tendency to go, wait, someone's trying to do something? Uh-oh, I can't have that.
And honestly, I'm fine with being robocized in Discord, as long as the stream's happy. Alright. If you go and watch Noblesse, Z, there's a episode, an OVA, that is Noblesse Awakens, that came out in 2016. The Noblesse series continues from that OVA as if it was the as if the OVA was the pilot. So, if you want to find out more, watch the, or if you're interested in it, watch the OVA.
No energy.
Uh-oh, no energy.
I was letting you know about the Discord because on Daniel's stream, the robo is coming through.
Oh yeah, it would.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure it wasn't just me that you were robotizing, because otherwise I'd just restart Discord.
Yeah.
Oh no, I've kind of gotten used to it.
Which, it's strange. Everybody, I robotize, but I can,
Hear us fine.
yeah, I hear y'all fine. And half the time it's, your internet, you need to work on your internet, buddy, is the response I get. It's like, that doesn't make as much sense, but okay, not gonna argue. Oh, damn. Wow. Alright. Okay, goody. Yeah, we're just gonna push forward until we hit the round part on the center line.
So are you guys building on the surface now?
I'm sorry?
Are you guys building near the surface now?
Yeah. As you can see, right now I'm above water. You can, if you look at the, you can see multiple shades there.
Yeah.
That's kind of the water. Like, I'm walking in the water right now.
Yeah, I can see it pop up every now and then, the bubbles, which says that you're in the water.
But we're when I got cut free, I had enough hydrogen in my ship to start floating up. And I had enough, once I turned on thrusters, I had enough thrust to lift off.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, me not so much.
yeah, and I as I was tearing down the ship to make it a better boat, I was taking off to the sky. Would I like to know what is Journey of Elaine? I'm assuming that's an anime.
Is it the new witch one where she goes around going, kind of inserting herself into other people's lives?
Sounds kinky.
Yeah, it gets dark quick.
Oh, one of those.
Eh.
The anime, the other anime we were watching, I also liked.
Rascal Does Not Dream of Bunny Senpai.
Yes, that one.
I don't know about that one. I think I watched a couple episodes of it.
It doesn't sound. It's not what most people would expect hearing that title.
Yeah, no, I was expecting supernatural because of the description. I actually read the description of it before I went and watched it. So.
Yeah. I really do like that one. And the ending sucks.
No spoilies.
I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just saying the ending sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck in the same way that a Studio Trigger anime ending sucks. Because fuck Studio Trigger and your anime endings. Oh. Hey, there's a Fuzz in chat. How's it going, Fuzz? Yeah, okay, yep. He knew exactly what I was talking about. Yes. Oh, fuck not. No! Fuck. No power. You put that down wrong. Fuck you, auto-rotate. No. That is not the Studio Trigger way, unfortunately, Z. Studio Trigger way is... pop fly out of left field. Yes, out of left field. I know that's not how baseball works, but that's how Studio Trigger works. Okay. I was completely misreading what you wrote there, Fuzz. It's like, why are you making a cult list?
That list.
Yes, cut list. But no, my brain read the first part as cult list.
I can't. Oh my.
So yeah,
I mean, if you did cult list for a desk expansion, I wonder what kind of desk expansion you're making.
A practical one. Let's say that. Would it surprise me if Fuzz was making a cult? It would
No.
potentially surprise me depending on what entity the cult is for. Some entities would not surprise me. I mean, and what is a cult but, a fan club to the gods? Cult leaders are just, leaders of the fan club. I mean, some cults really enjoy Cuckoo Cola. See, he's already trying to get people converted to Cuckoo Cola cult. And let's be honest, Fuzz. If 40K was a real thing, we all know you would be executed by the Inquisition for having a Slaanesh cult or being part of one. If you weren't already turned into a servitor for some screwball reason, demanding the use of load-bearing walls.
Or guardrails.
No, load-bearing walls are heretical. That's actually a thing in 40K.
Seriously?
Yes.
Sure.
For 10,000 years, load-bearing walls have been heretical. A Chaos Inquisitor? So you'd be full-on murder hobo then. Maybe that's what happened. Pup wasn't there, and everybody got, a good health...
Everyone was channeling the commander.
No. Everybody just got a nice heavy dose of chaos for some reason.
Oh, it's dark out.
Yeah, I'm so entrenched on what I was doing, I wasn't even paying attention to that.
Yeah, I wasn't either.
Tell me when you get to your crash cradle.
Oh, the rooms are built
Oh, okay.
and it's lit, so you should be able to see the entrance from here.
Eh. I was just gonna jump into one of the beds on my ship.
Well, for the most part, the rooms are built. Just some bits and pieces of the back wall just need to be finished. I'm in a bed.
Okay. I am I think it'll work if I just jump into a cryopod.
Yep, it'll work.
Is it working?
Yeah, it's done.
Okay. It didn't pop up on my screen for some reason. That's one that we need. We need to make sure to put the compass mod in.
Oh, we forgot that, didn't we?
Yeah. I mean, if we're gonna be sailing around, that seems like it might be useful.
Just a wee bit.
How do you know anything about 40K Z? Uh, boom. Oh, I gotta fly out of here. There we go. Alright. I got a lot of steel plates that need to be put together then. Pump out a shit ton of steel plates now. Control panel. Stockpile.
Yeah, I don't doubt it's considered an unsafe grid.
What?
Oh, I'm getting a warning for an unsafe grid on the end of the pier here.
Ah. Yeah, considering the base engine has no idea how this is actually working.
Oh god, no. The thing is more confused than I ever considered it should ever be.
I mean, I have to give the modders props on some of the crap that they've pulled off. I mean, I'm not for limited uses, doing water the way they've done it, not a bad option. But I kind of agree with Kane that this is not the way that water should be implemented in the base game.
Yeah, there's some resources on the base itself, so.
Okay. Well, I'm going to try and burn through as much material that I carried on this ship as I can.
Okay. If you wanted to just get it off from there, you could always just move it over to the base.
Well, that's one of the problems, is I have no way of moving it with having taken the thrusters off the bottom until the hydrogen tanks that are on it are full. I'm not even sure this damn thing will float. I won't.
Yeah, that's right. You were using those engines to keep afloat.
Uh-huh. I'm not even sure with what I've put on it it'll stay afloat. So.
Well, I know this thing will stay afloat, but then again, I was doing the modifications en route, so.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to rework the ass end of this once I get these tanks built up. And, okay, the Imperium of Man is not a space Nazis.
Whoa, hello.
They are not space Nazis. Let's be upfront about that. Because the Nazis were not theologic at all. They are much closer to like England and Spain and Italy and those countries during the Crusades than space calling them Nazis. Yeah. Okay, I welded that up. Wasn't their symbol red, black, and white? The Nazis, yeah. The Imperium of Man, their symbol is a two-headed Aquila,
It's
which,
in gold, isn't it?
yeah, it's gold. It's, if anything, it's Roman, which, I mean, the Nazis stole a lot of their iconography from the Romans. Oh,
Low.
okay. I have assembler, refinery, okay. Assembler. Platinum, cobalt, nickel. AG. There. Make all the steel plates. Main antagonists. In 40K. That's kind of hard to say because nobody is good, and nobody except for the, I mean, even Chaos has positive aspects. They're probably the one you have to dig deepest in to get positive aspects. But, I mean, except for the Nids. The Tyranids are probably, they're space locusts. They fly around, eat all organic matter on a planet, absorb all useful minerals into a sludge, and pump it up into space on their ships. So, I would argue that the Nids probably are the closest thing to a true antagonist in the 40K setting, but there isn't really a protagonist or antagonist because everybody is fighting for their survival. And they're so entrenched in their ways of securing their survival that they're mostly ignorant to possible solutions.
We didn't put the landing strip on, did we?
Nope.
Oh boy, that means it's all gonna have to be heavy armor.
That or build a boat plane. Build a PBY Catalina.
Yeah. Not on my first try.
No energy.
I mean, let's see. The Imperium of Man, the only reason why it hasn't collapsed under its own weight is you have a handful of incredible individuals running slapdash across the Empire or the Imperium, fixing the weakened spots every time one shows up. The Tau put on the face of being the best in a bad situation until you find out that their overlord group, they have a caste system, and their overlord caste basically is mind controlling the non upper castes to do what they want, and they've convinced a bunch of other Xenos to join them, and there's some question as to how they're controlling them. The orcs are space fungus. Let's see. The Necrons are the souls of a race long dead that were trapped in mechanical bodies and consumed the life force of living things to stay alive now. The orcs and the Eldar were both engineered races to fight the Necrons. The orcs being fungus, and the Eldar being space elves. The Eldar ended up having far too many orgies and creating a new chaos god that is consuming their souls. I have not seen enough from UZ on any sort of strategy to give you a fair answer on that. So, at this point, I'm going to say no. Do I think Z would be a good interstellar naval strategist?
Well, considering he keeps giving us positions within his navy, no.
Well, since he keeps giving Fuzz and you, I can see you having a position before Fuzz. Fuzz is not good at strategy games.
He is.
I'm sorry?
He's the cleanup guy.
I feel that out of all the people in the group, all the people in the court, I am possibly the best at strategy games. But I have not played Bolt, and I have not played Mouse. So, And having played you, you're not. I wouldn't say you're bad. I would say you're rusty. Thinking of Rusty, there was a cartoon that I remember watching. And since Fuzz may still be in chat, he may know what cartoon I'm thinking of. I think it was on Fox Mornings, but it was Big Guy and Rusty. Do you remember that, Daniel?
Little boy robot with big robot buddy that helps him out or something like that.
Something along those lines. But there was one very important thing about Big Guy. And that Big Guy was a suit. And Rusty was an actual functioning robot that idolized Big Guy.
Yeah, the suit. Remember it was something, it's just that show is so old. I couldn't remember it off the top of my head.
Oh.
I think they did a remake of it recently.
Okay, for those watching my stream, that choppiness, that's actually what I'm getting in game for my moving around.
Oh, for a second there, I thought you were going to say your ship had been disconnected from the island. I was turning to look to see what the heck was going on.
Okay, so I just had to tap on the hydrogen to fix it. That was a little disappointing. Control panel. But yeah, I remember that cartoon because Big Guy he operated off of a carrier, and the pilot was his cover ID was the chief mechanic for Big Guy, and Rusty was a fully autonomous boy robot that they were afraid what would happen to him if he ever found out that Big Guy was not an actual robot. Yeah. So they were keeping it a secret from Rusty that the robot was not was a suit. I love the wings, but I don't think they're going to work on the ship anymore. The side, the canards in the front.
Yeah.
I don't think what I want to do with it, I think the canards are going to get in the way.
Probably, but
I'll have to see.
what are we missing? Metal grids.
Is Star Wars Republic strategy game free to play? I have no idea off the top of my head what game you're referencing. Mostly because free-to-play strategy games I don't think are very good. But that's personal opinion, so. Production. Assembler 2. Make me more steel plates! Alright. Welcome back.
Damn it.
Alright. Yeah, do what I want to do. I'm gonna have to pull the outer layer of this. Okay, 313, 100, 100. Will be the sun when you attack.
No energy.
Fair enough. Sol is the system. Actually, isn't Sol the sun?
Sol is the name of the star and the system.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
It's an acronym. S out of luck.
No, Sol is actually the name of the star of our current star system, though.
True, but see, just like I thought, SOL is the way he's.
That's what he was using it as?
Yes.
Okay.
And Fuzz, you might be right. It might still be the same star. Just in a different aspect. Yes. Is this the same world that has the other ones at the bottom of the water, or is this a new thing? Hi, Andis.
We actually got these things off the bottom of the world.
Yeah.
So it was the world that had them on the bottom of the ocean. It's just they're not there anymore. So, this is the ship that you flooded, Thundra, and
Sorry?
that is the ship over there that you surprise spawned on. Not a copy and pasted version of the same ship. It is the same ships.
Okay, that means that the attack drones wouldn't have a chance in hell when those weapon line come online.
Uh-huh.
I watched what they did before.
Uh,
Especially those three that are right next to you. How's it going, youngest?
yep. Let's see. It's been a while since Youngest has been in one of the streams. If I'm remembering
You can
correctly.
drive now? Nice, congrats.
Yeah. Driving is useful. STEE. Are we still producing steel plates? Yes, we are. Production. Okay. I need to come over here and see what these guys are short. Okay, so basically the pipes.
The tubes.
Yep. That is probably the most accurate thing you've ever said. Z. What the... What the deuce? Oh, you... Oh. Oh, I see what you're doing. Okay. Okay, I see what you're
know it.
doing.
That way, down at the other end, I can have a red line with an arrestor cable.
Yep.
Because down below, with having the panels the way I set them up, we can't put this down there.
Yep. Okay, I see what you're doing. Ah.
Took me a moment to figure out what you were saying.
Ah. Yeah, no, I was over here, and I just looked over. I was like, "What are you doing over there?" And I had to fly in close enough to see that those were heavy armor blocks for it to click.
Yeah.
Uh,
Because I don't want to try it down here, because if I try putting those panels down,
yeah.
I could end up putting the panels going through and destroying the pier.
Uh-huh. You're it.
No energy.
Oh, dear.
Not a good thing to hear.
What, low energy?
No energy. You go sit in a chair. It looks like.
It's not that big of a deal. Do. Although technically, my ship has flooded again.
I didn't do it this time though.
Oh yeah, I know that. The reason why it's flooded is because, like, this isn't sealed off. Like, I have to seal off these sections. And I left that door open, but I need to seal off these the surface sections now. Oh. And I just didn't have
Did you
things
find,
closed.
Did you figure out how to get it where it depressurizes / empties out the water?
For my ship, it appears I have to. The server has to reload.
Okay. Will the hydrogen tanks actually seal it off, or we have to put blocks on in between it and the ground?
I'll have to put blocks in. And actually, what I'll probably do is in building the rest of the hull up the way I want it, because I'm thinking the majority of this ship is going to be underwater.
Mm-hmm.
Or at least what has been built so far is going to be underwater. That means that I'm... because I'm thinking this point is going to be the float point. This line here. Once everything's full of hydrogen. Do we have friendly fire on? I don't think you can actually turn it off in SE.
Only turn it off is creative mode.
Yeah.
What I know of. Besides, if that was the case, they would have done it a long time before ever letting me onto a server. Otherwise, it wouldn't have blown up the almost blown up the mirror, and like
Almost.
No, you totaled the mini
I-
Mura.
What
I
world
did
is
not-
he living in?
I did not total it. It was still intact. It just needed a lot of repairs.
It would have been easier for me to just grind that sucker up and reprint it.
I didn't say that was.
That is totaled. That is the definition of totaled. If it's easier to fix by grinding it up and building a new one or buying a new one, that is totaled.
But yeah, that's what the friendly fire was able to be turned off. It would have been where I couldn't do friendly fire for that very reason, and stuff like that. You trying to grab a couple steel plates so you can keep building?
Yep. I think I'm gonna just have to let it cycle through and weld this stuff up. So, youngest, you're able to drive with an adult in the passenger seat. Does your license say LOFUS on it? Licensed front seat.
Underage operator.
LOFS. Yeah,
License under
I love refer.
supervision.
Yeah, I referred to my dad as a LOFUS for a while after that.
Z, there's the reason I'm not allowed to drive their ships.
Thundra is key to our undoing. Really. I doubt that.
No, she's more than welcome to fly my ships. There's just one rule in place.
You gotta fix it if you break it?
No, you own it if you break it.
That's not a punishment, considering most of my ships are blocks.
And considering mine were not much better than blocks just a year and a half or so ago.
He's got you there, Thundra.
I wouldn't know because I haven't seen most of the ships from back then from him.
Just look at any of the streams.
He's got you there, Thundra.
I mean, my biggest unusual construction was probably the Father's Day.
Mm-hmm.
Mine was kitty cat. The derby thingies we made.
Yeah.
Though I think Sparse had a beat on style for that.
Oh, the
rotating
turtle?
thing of two.
Yeah.
The turtle shell. That was so funny. But the game so did not like that thing.
Oh, the game did not like anything we'd done in that. Let's be honest.
True, but the turtle was kinda...
Yeah. I was just remembering when I got my learner's permit. The licensed front seat operator was abbreviated to LOFUS.
just says learner permit. Nowadays, at least.
Well, it depends on where
Actually,
you are as
lasers
well.
and fields. I actually do pretty well with those because you have to trigger those. It's
Why
the
is
auto turrets that I have problems with.
There are no landing gear or wings that I can find.
You mean on your ship or?
We may have to actually install the wings. I thought it came with that, but
No, it was supposed to be everything, including the wings. So.
yeah, all I'm seeing
may
is
not
the
be-
propellers.
It may not be on the proper.
No, I
Yeah,
just
that's
searched
not-
for it.
No, there are no propellers or no wings or whatnot. So
Yeah. Yeah,
this project gets put on hold until.
we get some.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if the propeller works underwater.
Well, it's an atmospheric thruster, so yes, if my understanding is correct.
Small submarine.
There you go.
Potentially youngest.
What's going on?
Youngest had said, "Man, when robots take over the world, they're gonna get revenge on Tundra."
What are you talking about? They already did.
Oh yeah, scum.
Very true.
In Operation Zero. That is the right name of the game, right?
Generation Zero.
Generation Zero. I can never remember which one it is unless I'm looking at it.
Yeah, the internet for some reason gets confused between Generation Zero and was it Horizon Zero Dawn or something like that?
Energy low.
It was what was that game with the Robo dinosaurs?
Horizon Zero Dawn.
Okay, so I was right on that.
Yeah.
More minutes in a tripod or a gigantic robotic octopus?
Depends. What is it facing?
If it's facing thunder, the tripod's safer. It has less things for me to blow up.
I was going to say, I mean, is it going against, early 1900s, late 1800s Europe? Go with the tripod. If it's going against Magic Girls, go with the robot octopus.
By the way, is there a reason that some of your ship is colored one and some is colored white? I understand the pink. Pink gets rid of the blocks, but the Refighter guns, you got a line of like
Black.
Techno thing. Yeah.
I wanted black there. I'll get to
Okay.
it. It's one of the nerd things about naval stuff.
That's fine. I was just curious because it puzzled me.
Energy critical.
If I could move things inward easily.
You gotta click faster than the build and repair can take it away.
Yep. And I'm getting to the point where I've got so much going on my ship that I can hardly play the game. So, I'm going to have to stop for a bit and let things catch up. Let's take a look at chat. I'm going to use the tripod to destroy all of you first. I'll crawl under either Daniel or D-Swink ship. With a giant hologram, I'll declare my master plan. With a hologram, and you'll crawl under our ships.
No energy.
I hope you can handle the pressure of the water.
Well, I'm not that scared because of the health of my shields. And knowing Z, he'd just walk into the shields and then they'd burn him up.
Also, the giant laser cannons on your top part there.
Well, I also have the big guns hanging underneath.
I thought so, but I wasn't positive. It was hard to see when my body was getting flung outside.
So, D-Swank, since you're waiting, want to go take a look at your cabin?
Sure. I need to get some power. Oh, shit. Okay. Need to get some power. No, I almost ran into the heavy armor because of lag.
Oh.
Why am I taking damage in here?
If you're out of power and your helmet's down.
Yeah, I'm out of power.
And your helmet's down.
I was out of power and my helmet was up.
Then I don't know why I'm not taking any damage from that. I just keep my helmet closed because I keep dipping underwater and starting to take damage, so.
Yeah. Okay. Is this
Also
it?
for the warmer section of the base.
Oh, there's frickin' a door there. Well, when I first
Yeah.
there's rock. Okay.
God, it's happened again.
Yeah. I did.
That's weird looking.
Yeah. Okay. Are these our little cabins?
And you even have a bathroom.
Yeah, that's right.
But the only thing I wasn't able to include is a shower.
Nice little room.
Question.
Mm-mm.
What if
Yes.
what if you put a shower block above, like on this one, you put a shower block, took that block out, put a shower block in there, and then put a ladder, so you have to climb up to the shower on a ladder.
Yeah, because the way the shower block's designed, it's like a corner block.
Yeah. And then you could use this one and kind of reverse it and use the... So that one would be the shower for the other side.
Yeah, just let me get the right color and 5. Flip it. Like that or like that?
I can't see.
Or you can't see it, okay.
Career points.
Yeah.
Then we'll need the other one like that.
Yep.
I don't think it would work. Plus, you gotta remember these are just two of the ships. This isn't the armada that D-Swank and Daniel have.
There you go.
I'm liking it. I like the idea that you have to climb up there to take a shower.
Take a shower. Yeah. Get sweaty, take a shower.
Let's see. Ah, but underwear. You would be able to see via weapons. And I'd actually have 3 tripods. One
Ah! I can
one
jump
will
over and
attack
get
the
in
base
locker.
and your other 2 your ships. Or build a factory that will make a bunch of tripods. Uh-huh.
I mean, I did say a compact base, so.
Oh, and it is compact. And
It's
it's,
much more compact than your basic essentials.
Z? See, the thing is...
Oh, it's getting dark out.
Yeah. The amount of power in my ship means I don't care, good luck. You're not going to be able to get enough power to in a tripod to break the shields on my ship.
If you both go to sleep, does the night pass?
We have a mod that does that, yes.
Neat.
Yeah, we were using it on the droid base, but
Since
there's
it
no,
worked on the,
yeah, on the moon.
it only worked on the moon and on the planet.
Yep.
I mean, it'd be nice when it gets done, but
Yeah.
right now there's
By
not
the
much we can do with it.
Is there a reason that everything looks like it's frozen?
Yeah, that's
Yeah, because we're on an ice planet.
yeah. It's a texture.
But it shouldn't extend inside the ship, should it?
Well, he just never installed heating in the forward section of the base.
Ah.
I mean, I could, but then
Then it would
everyone would know there was heat there.
it'd start costing too much, and
Yeah.
you know Daniel and his frugal nature.
Well, I have to be every once in a while, you know.
I have to ask these things because I don't know. The only thing I figured out when playing was that I can flood ships.
Okay, shield controller. Yeah, I have 10 million shields on my ship right now. And that's at percentage of power the shield may consume is at 50%. I wonder if I bump it up. Okay, that probably just changes, like...
That's the shield hit points.
No,
And
that's
the
the
right.
that's the recharge. Always visible, medium reflective purple tint. Uh, Shield emitter, yeah. That's the charge rate.
That's a fortified shield. I don't know if that changes anything.
Oh, it will. All right. Okay, let me take 30 gigawatt. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 300 gigawatts. I am gonna put you. Yeah. 295 gigawatts is the maximum power my shields can use.
The problem with kidnapping me, Z, is that I might blow up your stuff.
Yeah, no, see, you kidnap Thundra Z, our reaction is gonna go, meh, she'll be back
Yep.
soon. And then it's gonna be, you know, those comedy things where like the kidnappers go to the police and say, yes, we did it, just get her away.
Or they try to go to the police to get away from her.
Yeah.
It becomes a situation of who kidnapped who.
Okay. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to chop this wing off, unfortunately. I really do like it, but
Did you extend it out? The design of it?
well,
Or is it too big to begin with?
I'm gonna have to do some finagling because I might not have to cut the whole wing off. But
Because it looks nice the way it's designed. I like the little wings. I don't know if
So
it's
do
gonna
I.
be narrowed on both sides, but I assume so.
yeah. Oh, I like them as well. It's just I don't think what I'm going to do with the ship is the wings are going to be useful for me. Now, what I'm thinking is I'll cut off this top wing and I'll extend. I'll come over here and extend this from here flat across to here, and where it meets up, I'll cut everything this way off of it. So, that is going to be my plan, but I need to start crafting up some more steel plates, so it'll finish building this, and I have had some food, a McAllister's sandwich show up. So I think I'm going to stuff my face with that real quick.
Out of here?
Youngest, help me make a good foolproof. One, the phrase is foolproof. FOOL proof. Which is oddly good for this particular group, but also impossible to achieve. Because you can never expect the full extent of potential stupidity. And do I trust Z using my ship's systems? Z, I don't even trust Daniel using my ship.
Yeah, you do. 'Cause you at least know what I'm gonna do with it.
No, Daniel, I grudgingly accept the fact that most of the times I have no choice with you.
Yeah, and they have the passenger seats where you look like you have controls and stuff, and those are stuff you have to do. That'll go if anything, hopefully. Usually, youngest, that only happens when me and Crunch are messing with stuff.
I'll be back in a tick.
Yeah.
How's your desk coming, Fuzz?
Nice, making a new desk, huh?
Yeah, Fuzz is making. That's the reason he's probably not in chat is that he's making an extension on his desk. So. Well, tomorrow we're supposed to play Among Us. You are playing with us, right, Buzz? can't remember if these one guys walk arounds or not.
Hmm?
I can't remember if these mic has walk around headphones or not.
Oh, wireless?
Yes.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I don't want to miss Babylon 5 time, Fuzz.
It's not. I thought tomorrow was farming stuff.
No, tomorrow's Halloween. It's supposed to be Among Us, a Halloween special thing.
Wait, did nobody get her a copy of GTFO?
GTFO? No, I don't have that one.
Oh.
What?
I'm back.
Did you look it up?
For screen monitors, you can connect both to the tower. Some computers don't like that.
Wait, why are we talking about screen monitors?
See?
Okay. I should have known.
You got the wood blocks again.
Still. They may be wood, but they're also pink, so they're getting ground up.
And pinks with the repair wands.
Yep.
You know I was going to say it, Fuzz.
Diggy diggy hole.
Now, about when I said it want to miss Babylon 5 night, and I want Among Us, we could do Among Us tomorrow.
Chungus Among Us?
If it's how they want to word it, but it's supposed to be a Halloween thing, which is what we were planned for Among Us. That's why we got so many people who have it. Remember?
I know. I am amused right now that the majority of my ship's weapons are currently underwater.
Or pointed in the opposite direction.
Energy low.
Oh, sure.
Oh, sure, what?
even 2 kilometers away. This is a tiny island.
That's why how I usually have dual monitors set up.
But there does appear to be some gold on the island next door to us.
Ah.
And potentially right here.
So lately I've been putting Dell, or also known as Paperweight, back to work. You seem to like having two screens
Oh,
for
it's
games.
just gold reflections from the sun. Some weird reflections from the sun.
When Build and Repair takes things down, does it turn everything to the scrap, or is
Mm-hmm.
it... Okay.
Technically, we lose about 40% of the materials that gets hit by the every time we grind something down.
Yeah.
Is that from Build and Repair or physical grinds?
Oh,
Yes, if something is ground down, we lose about 40% of the resources.
Yeesh.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay. 1, 2. Yeah, I like this idea.
Energy critical.
Ah!
Rubber band.
No, I need to make these areas bigger for
Night,
building
V.
stuff.
Later, Z. Okay. Okay. That's gonna have to be rejiggered. Do what I want.
No energy.
Yeah, I know. Calm down. Okay, P. Come there.
I need to find something else to eat because my stomach's growling at me. So, you're back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay, I need to acquire interior plate. Do, 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 do. That works. If I'm reading that right, that should be correct. Like that. Okay. Construction components, steel plates, steel tubes. Gotcha. Large steel tubes. There we go. I may be going a little overkill on trying to keep this thing afloat, but
Too much is better than not enough.
yeah. That was pretty much what I was gonna say. She's not supposed to be a submarine, so everything that keeps her from being a submarine is a good thing.
Yeah, pretty much. Yes, I get it. That's actually cool looking.
What?
Looking at the base while sitting in the seat
Ah,
and third person view.
yeah. I think the base is coming along real well.
Good.
No.
let's get back to that. Okay. I'll have to figure out how to do the shape of the back end. Give me some power. Down I go. I'm currently at 31% of my hydrogen supply has hydrogen in it. Or I have 31% of my hydrogen supply as hydrogen. I think that's supposed to be my potential hydrogen supply, but yeah.
Come on.
Welcome back.
Oh no, she's back.
Flee! She's a spy for Z. Run!
No, I wouldn't be a spy for Z. You know that.
Oh, I know. You'd be a spy for Bolt.
I can't deny that one. That I know of, Bolt wouldn't want to destroy anything on Space Engineers. Or is to hold up resources why those things aren't built yet?
Yeah, I've got to have resources built up for them. Hmm.
I don't know if I was actually answered it or not before, but I don't have GTFO. I know what game it is. I just don't have it.
You don't have what?
GTFO.
GTFO.
Ah.
Will these ships be able to go back and forth, up and down type thing, or
What, from ocean to
shore, like a submarine?
like a submarine, potentially. The plan is never to go back into space with these particular ones.
Well, if you mod it for the water, I don't know if they'll work in space.
Oh, they would. Hell, with the current mod set we had, this thing almost went back into space on its own.
Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see that. I rephrase. I heard about that earlier.
And the only thing pulling it forward were two large atmospheric thrusters. Daniel, are you going to want to call this at the 3-hour mark or the 4-hour mark?
I'm good at 4.
Okay. As of right now, I'm good for that, but Space Engineers hasn't been cruel to me yet today.
Well, even if we call it, I'm basically just gonna sit here and let resources process.
Fair enough.
Like I usually do, so.
Question for you. Excuse me. I am going to... Well, I'm considering going in and testing a couple of the Fletcher Arms guns. And may need to, because last time I tried to fire one, it crashed my client. We may need to do some testing to see what is interfering with them. I don't know if the energy weapons mod might be interfering or what.
Okay, didn't want to go that far because this is the center line. So okay.
So I'm gonna do some testing. So I may get booted.
Well, you want me to full save in case it boots me too?
I'll let you know before I actually start.
It wouldn't be a bad idea to do that, probably, though.
That's a French. Those are both French turrets. 16. That's French. God.
And I'm gonna hop into a different chat for a little bit.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I think it's that one. Yep. Come there.
Energy low.
Alright. Okay. Now let's produce some shells for it. Six-inch shells. Six. Six. And it crashed. Just me taking control over it.
Okay, so you disconnected, but I didn't. So.
Yep. The previous one I had to shoot for it to crash. So... Workshop. That's what I want to do. There were a couple things that I wanted to look at. Offset spotlights. Coming November. Interesting.
Offset spotlights for what?
Coming into Space Engineers. In vanilla.
Oh, cool. That was going to be difficult.
When was this last updated? Okay. Okay. Error. YouTube is not receiving enough video. Okay, wow, that took it a while. It just showed me back in game. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. We'll ground that turret down since apparently we can't we need to play around and see if we can get Fletcher arms to work. In a world offline, or shit. Yeah, whatever I did, I pissed off my internet. Fuck. Calm down. So, Daniel, can you hear me at all?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Am I roboticizing significantly?
Not at the moment, no.
It appears Discord is the only thing that is currently working properly. Because I am now not maintaining a smooth stream. Later, youngest. Says sending YouTube enough to maintain smooth streaming. And I've got maybe, let's see, 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. 5 seconds of gameplay before game paused. And let's see what happens when I get game paused again. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000, 6 1000, 7 1000. 7 1000, so 7 seconds of paused game due to connection problems. Yay, space engineers!
Well, it was a long time coming, so.
God, yes, and it's because I dicked around with the frickin' Fletcher arms. I decided to experiment.
Well, now you're starting to come through a little bit of roboticized.
Yeah. Okay, I am gonna back out manually and rejoin and see if that fixes it. If it doesn't, I mean, I'm 15 minutes away from the 3-hour mark, so I'm not gonna be upset getting an error with that, but fingers and toes crossed, folks. Let's hope this works. Okay. 1 astronaut, 2 astronaut, 3 astronaut, 4 astronaut, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 red astronauts that I can see. And this time I have to log back in through the medical rooms. This is beginning to feel familiar. But, I mean, if I can get in, I can get in. Hopefully my body despawned, leaving a bag with what I had in me. But this is kind of what ended the last stream, was me dicking around with a Fletcher arms. Okay, well, we may have to ditch the Fletcher arms guns, or figure out which one is causing Fletcher, what mod is causing Fletchers to crash. So, and I'm stuck at the medical rooms. The medical rooms aren't giving me an option to spawn in, and I'm getting the game paused thing across the top frequently. So
Because that means that I need to restart on my end for you to get back in.
yeah, but like I said, I mean, we're 10 minutes away from 3 hours. I'm good to call it here. I kind of wish I hadn't dicked with Fletcher's, but I've kind of blown my my thrill for space engineers by doing that. So I'm gonna go ahead and end my stream here. Wrap this stuff up. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. Those who were in stream, Z, Fuzz, Thundra, and Youngest, thank y'all. And whoever else may be there, probably Daniel watching this as well. I don't know. Okay, Thundra. I hope y'all have enjoyed it. We'll see you next time. Anybody who shows up in the VOD, anybody who's still watching now, if you haven't, go ahead and hit that like. If you haven't subscribed, do that. And we'll see you next time. Until then, bye-bye. Frickin' game paused.